extremely hard-fought game, no question about that. It came down to 1 or 2 plays more by them, really won. And we wouldn't do anything about the change at the end of the game. John was out there down, so I was talking to him. I'm sorry for being late. We got a great look at the end. It was a hard-fought game from start to finish. Both teams playing extremely competitive. Mistakes on both sides, great plays on both sides, but a bunch of guys battling. And I'm proud, but without question, of the way we're improving. And I was proud of the way some of the younger guys went into the game and did some really good things. Kids like Curtis Jones, who didn't get cleared to play until this morning because he was injured the other day, and Devontae Green, who had missed some time. And we didn't have a great game by any stretch, but we had a great battle. And our guys were really, really strong in that area. And we'll evaluate the film, and there's certainly things that we've got to get better at, because I'm sure Mark will say the same thing about his team. But to come out and compete like that, and play through mistakes, and have the difference at the foul line, and still be able to have a shot to win it at the end. You know, we just got to learn from it, get better, and move on and get ready to play our next game.
Sir?
I guess just
Yeah, I can hear him. Oh, you need it for everybody else?
just in your mind, how critical is kind of that stretch where Herder hits the 3, then kind of gets the rebound and lobs that
yeah,
run?
That's that when the game is tight like that and it's coming down to the wire. I mean, obviously those are big plays. And Herder's 1B. I'm sorry, Herder. You know, they got an excellent team. You know, and obviously because of Trimble's experience and you know, his driving ability and the shooting and things like that, you've got to start with him. But we weren't wrong on on looking at Kevin Herder as 1B on that scouting report. And that doesn't take anything away from the rest of the guys. I mean, they got a great team. I mean, they really do. And they got a lot of talent. And Dodd is so much better. Dodd's the best screen role player in the league. And he's getting better and better all the time at, or screen and roll player, I should say, where he screens and he gets that roll and he creates so much space. He's in such better shape. They've done a great job building him up. And he totally plays his role. But Herder is a guy that does a lot of the non-obvious stuff. He's a great help defender. Moves extremely well without the ball. He can pass. He's athletic. And he really understands, you know, how he made us pay a couple of times. So he was an absolute key. We did a good job at times for the most part. He hit a couple threes in the second half. The one that was a part of the you know, the ebb and flow of the game, but that 1-3 at the end was tough. Absolutely.
Tom, was the one play the 3 or the kick or the pass that led to the Callens breakaway? You said that one play was the...
Oh, well, those 2 plays. Yeah, maybe I misspoke. The 3, and then when they got the kick, the ball came back out. You know, in a tight game like that, that's tough. But we still had our chances. And Thomas Bryant made a move. We come out of the timeout, and we didn't get anything out of it, unfortunately. You know, I thought we'd have a chance to go to the foul line off that. We didn't. And but we still, at the end of the game, Rob Johnson gets hurt, comes back in the game, plays well, and those guys, they ran a play that I drew up in that situation because of the matchups in the game, what we thought could happen. They ran a play to perfection. They bet the one minus is it just didn't go in. But it was a very good play for them to. I mean, they executed it. We didn't get it. And we didn't go to overtime. So.
Terry.
James hits that 3 with I think about 3.5 minutes to go, puts you up 68-66. But he doesn't get another shot the rest of the way. I mean, I'm guessing you'd like to see him.
Oh, he touched the ball though. You know, he touched the ball. I think it's. There's not a lot. I'll go back and look at the film, and I might have a different answer after I watch the film. But James did a great job. I mean, he set some actions up for other guys tonight too, and but he did a very good job, and he was potentially open on the other side. I mean, that was part of the plan for him to be open on the other side off of a flare, and I have to go back and look at that. Rob got a great look, so. There's a lot of things we can look at offensively. I mean, OG makes 2 field goals, Thomas makes 2 field goals, and yet we're having a chance to tie the game at the end of the game. So I've got to go back and review the film to look at where we could have done things differently. You could win by 20, lose by 20. There's going to be things that you do differently no matter what. And in a close game like that, there's always going to be things. But so a lot of things got to be going right to have a game be that tight for both teams.
Zach?
Just quickly, kind of what happened with Rob, and I presume since he was able to come in and finish the game, it's nothing.
Yeah, I
nothing
didn't get a great look at it, but I needed to come out at that point. But it's banged knees. I think it was more just of a banging knee type situation, but they cleared him.
You mentioned only getting 2 baskets.
I'm sorry?
You mentioned only getting 2 baskets from OG and 2 from Thomas. Was there anything in particular that was going on that you didn't get more production out of those guys?
Well, we went to him, right? I mean, at times. So, no, I just got to go back and watch the film. They did a good job. I mean, they did a fine job. So, I mean, you got to overcome a lot of things on the road to win in this league and any league, and we'll just look at how we can do better.
Tom, you had kind of a long embrace with Rob after the game. What'd you say to him, I guess, more in general?
That's he and I. That's he and I. I mean, the bottom line, I would just tell you this, is that we would take that shot again no matter what. I want him taking that shot right there. Proud of the way that he battled back. So, I'm proud of him. I mean, those kids, they're kids, right? On the Maryland side, too. I mean, they got young guys. I mean, they are kids, and they put a lot into this. Young men, I guess, but they're kids to their parents back there. So our team is getting better, and they're improving individually, and I don't want them to lose sight of that. And it's all about what we see inside of there. Mark's going through that at times. I mean, he's got some young guys that are improving rapidly. Completely different looking team since the beginning of the year, and they've only lost 2 games all year. So he's going to continue to get better, and we are too. So I thought we had a lot of guys put a lot of good stretches together, and one of our weaknesses has been putting good segments together, and when we've been inconsistent. And I thought, obviously there's mistakes and there's things we want to do better, but I thought tonight we had a lot more of that.
All right, Coach.
All right, thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.